a team.
Jamie's back, another live stream.
Oi, oi.
Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool chat, TV on your screen.
First call in, says we're winning by 5. Second one fuming about the ref last night. Mods in the chat, keeping everything clean. You drop your take, it's part of the scene.
Jamie's back, another live stream. Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool chat, TV on your screen.
Who's in the chat?
Say your name,
Say your name.
say your name.
Drop that scoreline, call that game.
Call that game.
From Anfield Road to every screen, we're all one voice.
We're one big team.
Yes, peeps, how are we all doing this evening? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another show. Welcome back to Liverpool Chats TV, where we got some breaking news we're going to talk about this afternoon. Before we obviously get to the end game we have got today against Barnsley in the FA Cup. We're doing the watch along on Big Up for that, guys. So if you've not gone to my Big Up channel yet, the link is in the live chat. Go to the link in the live chat, and that will take you to my Big Up channel where the watch along is happening later on this evening in about an hour and a half's time. But till then, we're going to be sitting over here talking about this Xabi Alonso news. And yeah, I'm back. I'm been away for a week, obviously, on my own YouTube channel. It's been very difficult to stream. I know I've done bits here and there on the Thursday night watch along with Arsenal and some little bits here and there, but trying to stream at the moment has been a bit difficult, but my daughter's home from hospital now, so we can get back to regular programming. So I do appreciate everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate it. Big up my man Bruno, and big up to my man Sean, who does make the music for my channel. So if you do like that slow reggae beat as much as I do, it's my man Sean who makes the music for my channel. So big up to my man Sean. Big up Ivo as well. Nice shirt, James. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've got this is a Diogo Jota special. So it's got the Jota information on the back of it as well. Big up the man Josh. Hope you're doing well. Big up JJ. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. French 08 Jamie. Yeah, when we went out. Is that the one when Dirk Kuyt scored? And we went out, yeah. I have a horrible feeling as long as goes to Man United. All right, let's get into it. Before we get into it, look, I know Coppish are live as well, but I appreciate everyone over here as well at the same time as Coppish being live. So I do appreciate that. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share if you've not done so already. Thank you very much for joining me today. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Is the sound coming through okay? Because I am back on StreamYard. As hopefully, fingers crossed, StreamYard becomes my friend again and we don't have no issues. So, yeah, I am back over on StreamYard now. Hopefully, if there's no issues, this is where I will stay going forward. So, hopefully, the audio is coming through okay for you guys. And, yeah, we will move on. They should sack Slot tonight regardless of the result. Yeah. We are going to talk about this now. So I had something else planned today for this show today. I was going to be talking about the apparent rumours going around right now of Arne Slot getting a brand new contract. That was the show I was going to talk about today. But then about 45 minutes ago, this went breaking with the Xabi Alonso stuff. And I thought, you know what? It links very nicely to Liverpool content because we know Liverpool very much like Xabi Alonso, so I thought let's bring two things together and chat about both, man. Let's chat about both. Be up Jack in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well. Slot won't leave / get sacked before the season ends, unfortunately. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. Big up the man Colin in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Bring him home. Big up, James. Bring him home, you know. Penny's doing good. Thanks for everyone who's asking, by the way. Thank you for all the comments about Penny. She's doing really well. Surgery was a success. So, yeah, she's doing well. Yeah, no arguments there. Alonso dare lose tonight. Yeah, a lot of pressure on a lot of pressure on Slot tonight, man. A lot of pressure on Arne Slot tonight. He loses with Xabi Alonso free. Right, let's talk about the situation with Xabi Alonso. So, as a lot of people know or don't know, Michael Edwards has always appreciated Xabi Alonso as a coach. Especially to the reports I've heard and heard about of Liverpool people bigger than me talking about it, things I've read before. Apparently, Michael Edwards is a big fan of Xabi Alonso's technical approach to the game of football from a coaching point of view. And he was always Liverpool's first choice after the Jurgen Klopp decided he wanted to leave Liverpool. The problem is, obviously, Xabi Alonso was wanted Real Madrid job more than the Liverpool job at the time. So Liverpool went to their second choice, which was Arne Slot. Obviously, Liverpool media is what it is, and they PR'd it to make it sound like Slot was the only choice ever. If people actually believe that, then I don't know, man. If people actually believe that Arne Slot was the only ever choice for the Liverpool manager with people available, it was a choice. He just weren't the main choice. Be up, Derek. How you doing well, man? Yeah, it definitely has, man. Definitely has. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Hope you're all doing well. Big up Liverpool 67's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Liverpool 67 in the chat. Guys, make sure you wish Liverpool 67 a happy birthday. Always in and around the chat, supporting the channel. Give him your wishes. Yeah. So Edwards is a big fan. He's a big fan of Arne Slot and of Xabi Alonso, and always has been. And this situation now with him being a free, available coach, it's going to be one that Liverpool are definitely going to look at. Now, if Xabi Alonso was available, if Xabi Alonso was available when Liverpool were going through that losing streak of 9 games in 12 matches, and Xabi Alonso was available then, I have a feeling they might have made the change to Xabi Alonso. The thing is, Liverpool have now gone 9 games unbeaten or whatever it is, but that unbeaten run is not great in reality. So it might look okay on paper, but in reality, it's not a great record. Daniel Sturridge said it the best on the game against Arsenal when they were talking to Daniel Sturridge. He said, Daniel, yeah, they're unbeaten in 9, but it's not really great. And that was fresh to hear, especially from a pundit, on the TV, in the Sky Sports, on Sky Sports or any media, whatever it is, a pundit coming out and actually saying what we're all saying at the same time. Yeah, we're unbeaten in 9, but it's still dog shit. And that's basically what Daniel Sturridge was saying without obviously saying the words dog shit. But he's saying that the performances are still terrible. This is not a team that's coming back. They're making it out this team's turning the corner. They're coming back, things like that. And as I keep saying, and I've said this week in, week out, Liverpool are undefeated in 8 games. Liverpool undefeated in 7 games. Does anyone see players gaining any confidence from all these unbeaten runs? It's unbeaten in 10 games. I do apologise. Unbeaten in 10 games. But does anyone, guys in the chat, do you see any of the players gaining confidence through this unbeaten run? Because I don't. I don't see a new confident Liverpool now that are unbeaten in like 9 or 8 games or 10 games or whatever it is. Bloody hell. I don't see no new confidence in this team. I'm not looking at it and going, fuck me, these players are now confident, they're getting back. I don't see it. It might be just me that's not seeing it, but I don't see it, man. Big up my man Scraps in the chat as well. I didn't see that, man. He would make Verts of Frimpong happy. He definitely would, yeah. So you guys agree as well. So, we're looking at a team that is devoid of performances so far this season. And performances are getting not worse, not better. They're just sort of like staying the same. Players don't look like they're putting the effort in they want to put in. Unbeaten in 10. It does it really matter what you're unbeaten in right now? Does it matter that, Liverpool are getting draws with teams? The performance was better. We're not conceding as many goals. We concede almost every game. Like this narrative going round right now that Liverpool have stopped conceding goals is the most lying bullshit I've ever heard in my life. I keep hitting this narrative going round. He's worked it out. He's worked us out how to not be beaten anymore. We're not conceding goals anymore. It's like, have you been watching Liverpool? Like, we concede all the time. Now, we're the only team in the world that can go 2-0 up to very low-level opposition and still draw the game. So, yeah, we are still conceding goals. Yes, we are still conceding chances. And, yes, we're still sloppy at the back. So this fake narrative that's going around is really irritating. Do we concede less big chances? Not really. There's still big chances created against Liverpool. Do I expect, be up in the chat, do I expect Liverpool to stop every team, every game from big chances? No. Got to be realistic about it at the same time. But this whole narrative that, the defence is better now, we're not getting beaten, it's 10 games unbeaten, like it's meant to be some kind of celebration that we're 10 games unbeaten. Like, we're Liverpool Football Club, I expect us to be 10 games unbeaten. You know what I mean? I think people in the chat would expect it as well. By the way, we've had managers where we're 10 games unbeaten before, with managers that are not at the calibre at the same time or are at the calibre. We're Liverpool Football Club. I expect us to be 10 games unbeaten. This is not some kind of stick to beat people with and go, you can all shut up now. Look at the results. 10 games unbeaten. Yeah, the results are crap. Because look at the teams we played in 10 matches. In fact, the real Liverpool would be 10 wins in a row, not 10 games undefeated. It'd be 10 wins in a row, the real Liverpool. If the real Liverpool was available right now, it'd be 10 wins in a row. Because I've seen 10 wins in a row many times as a Liverpool fan. So, yes, results-wise, we're 10 unbeaten. We're 10 unbeaten. Performances-wise, nothing's changed for me. Nothing's changed, right? Still the same team that now plays every single midfielder we got, and we just completely park all the players in the middle of midfield to stop anyone attacking us. We don't play with freedom. Like, we're playing a mid to low block in most games against crap teams, and we're not playing with any freedom. We can't play like this forever, guys. This is one thing people have got to work out as well. All the people that are saying, oh, this is great at the moment, 10 games unbeaten, things are getting back to the way it was. No, they're not. Performances are still the same because we're playing in a way that we play scared football. Liverpool play scared football. They don't play with any freedom or excitement because they're scared of getting beat. So playing this way is really easy to do. A lot of us can coach a team to play this way. Playing that mid-block, cover all the space in midfield, play all your midfielders, and just play it safe for 90 minutes. We could all coach that. Everyone could coach that. So I do get a bit annoyed, big up LCJ, I do get a bit annoyed by the narrative of this 10-game unbeaten run. Now, obviously, we've got Barnsley tonight. Liverpool being shit should beat Barnsley in a way. I'm not going to go, oh, it's 11 games unbeaten now, and we beat Barnsley. This should be happening. This is the depths we've gone down to. This is the depths Liverpool have gone down to right now, that we are going to celebrate being 11 games unbeaten tonight, probably, fingers crossed, and beating Barnsley. Last year, not a lot of people cared that we went out to Plymouth in the FA Cup. Not a lot of people cared because we're winning the league title. Some people cared. Some people were like, no, we should win every trophy. And I understand that narrative as well. But a lot of Liverpool fans are like, we lost to Plymouth, whatever. It was all the kids of Harvey Elliott and Chiesa, and they're not good enough, and blah-de-blah, and we won the Premier League anyway. You can do that, right? You can do that when you're winning the Premier League. I get it. Right? I understand. It makes sense. But right now, so things have to change. Slot has to find a way of Liverpool playing exciting football again. We are boring. Everyone says it. We are arguably the most boring team to watch in the Premier League right now, apart from Burnley, probably. And we're playing Burnley on Saturday, by the way. Just wow, excitement coming through your eyes and ears there. Liverpool got to find a way of playing exciting football again, getting players confident again, playing risk again. When that happens and we don't lose games of football, then you can talk about your unbeaten run. Everyone can talk about the unbeaten run then. But we're not playing that type of football right now. So, yeah, I'm not too sure on it right now myself. And now Xabi Alonso is available. He's left Real Madrid. He's not been sacked. He left Real Madrid. I've got some information here. I will bring you right now. So, according to the Madrid journalists, Xabi Alonso hasn't been fired. He resigned. He was exhausted from the ego and the consistent lack of respect from the locker room that has invested this week in Saudi Arabia, and due to the lack of support from the club these past months. Also, Xabi Alonso felt that his authority has been heavily undermined last night to a level where he feels there's no turning back from, leaving him no choice but to leave the football club. This is Xabi Alonso today. So Xabi Alonso has not been sacked. Xabi Alonso has just left the football club because, again, we all know what Real Madrid's like. It's the biggest club in the world, but at the same time, it can be a completely and utter cesspit. We know this. There's a lot of big heads at Real Madrid who think they should play, they should never be dropped, and, they go against people's backs. That's what they do, right? But they are the biggest club in the world. And Xabi Alonso decided, I can't manage at this football club anymore. Players are not listening to me. They're going to Perez, obviously, talking shit about Xabi, undermining his tactics, his person, or whatever it is. That Alonso felt like, I can't be doing with this no more, and wants to leave the football club. Understandable. That's up to him. That's up to him, right? That's completely up to him. Now, he's available right now as we're talking at this second. Xabi Alonso probably doesn't have a Real Madrid contract no more and has freely left Real Madrid, which means he's available for any club in the world to go and get him as their manager if they wish to. Now, I'm going to get to my Alonso feelings in a minute about him being a coach of Liverpool and whoever as a coach, full stop. I want to talk about the narrative that I've seen going around in the last hour or so. Even some people in the chat. I think there was a couple of things. Maybe someone in the chat earlier, and I believe someone on my replied to me on my Twitter account as well. So a lot of people are saying, why do you want to swap Slot for Xabi Alonso when Slot has beaten Xabi Alonso twice in Europe, once with Leverkusen last season and this season with Real Madrid? That's the narrative from a lot of people that might be slotting. Why are you replacing Arne Slot with a manager Arne Slot's beaten twice in the last year in Europe? Now, that narrative to me, bigger hands up, that narrative to me is a bit silly because Jurgen Klopp's lost managers are probably not nowhere near as good as him for whatever reason it is. Does that mean we don't ever get that manager in? Because, that don't make sense to me. Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp fell behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Man United one season. Does that mean Solskjaer was a better coach than Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp that year? Not really. Not at all. I don't think anyone would swap Solskjaer for Klopp because Solskjaer with Man United finished second one year and Liverpool were behind them. I think most people with a brain cell would still keep Jurgen Klopp over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So this narrative, the daughter's doing well. Thank you very much, Hunter. This narrative of you can't, he's beaten Alonso twice in a year already in Europe. Why would we want to change managers for a coach that Slot beats on the regular? Jurgen Klopp beats Pep Guardiola more than any other coach in world football. I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people that still take Pep Guardiola over Jurgen Klopp. And obviously I'm talking about two elite level managers here, but, this is where narratives and that get a bit silly. If you're slotting, be slotting, man. Talk about it, have a chat. But that narrative to me don't really work that well. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really work that well. It's not a narrative I like either. It don't make sense at all. Be out to chat as well. Be out Jamie chat. Who is Alonso left by his own power? I need to teach the Lion press over here. Be up, Mickey. It's all the Spanish press, and it's on the Madrid website, I believe, as well. Mickey, yeah. Yeah, it's all the Spanish press that are putting that out. Yeah. Go and yeah, it's all different kinds of Spanish press. And I believe they didn't even say he was sacked on the Madrid website. I think he says he's left. So it doesn't look like it's a sacking. It looks like he's left over his own accord. Yeah. Does that mean the Sheriff FC manager is better than Ancelotti? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's a ridiculous narrative to make. Yeah, MUSK in the chat, man. Luis Enrique is all I want. I don't think Enrique's leaving, no, my man. Big up to you. Hi, Jamie. Hope it's well. Big up, my friend. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, look, Luis Enrique obviously is someone. If I could get a manager tomorrow, it would be Luis Enrique. I agree with Ravi in the chat, but I just don't think Luis. Why would Luis Enrique want to leave the PSG job at the moment? PSG might not be the team they were last season, but by all regard, I haven't watched them. I'm only talking about what I've heard people say and results and stuff like that. But a lot of people were saying they might not be quite the fluid machine they were last year. But you got to remember, last year they were excellent. They were the best team in the world by quite some distance. So, yeah, it was. You're not always going to be that every year. Sometimes there's a little bit of a drop, but by the look of it, PSG are still quality. So even with that little bit of drop, it don't really matter. I just don't know why Enrique would want to leave right now, to be fair. Emil says, Jane, would you give Alonso interim and see what Enrique's saying in the summer? I don't think Alonso would go anywhere as an interim, though, Emil, to be fair. Mutual agreement. There you go. By mutual agreement between the club and Xabi Alonso, decided to bring this time to coach. There you go. So what that tells you is that he's either sacked or he left. Which, you know what it is? I think this is what I reckon's happened, because you never go get the truth of these things. It's like when Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool, but we gave him all his buyout money, when you don't usually get that if you leave in contract. I reckon Alonso. I reckon a lot of the truth of the matter is Alonso was fed up at Real Madrid with the constant infighting and the players not listening to him and being more powerful than he is as a coach, and him going to Perez all the time and moaning and stuff like that. He's probably taken it up with Perez. Perez has probably gone, you know what, if you don't want to be here, you know, you can leave. We're not. if you don't want to be at Real Madrid, if you don't want to be Real Madrid coach, and you can't hack it with the players having a bit of authority, and you know you can't hack that, then you can leave. And he's gone, all right, I'll leave. And they've come to an agreement where he's left. I would say it's more likely like that, because I don't think anyone's put out that he actually was sacked. Yeah, it's the Real Madrid dressing room. Look, there's players there that probably did like Alonso. They, you know, it's the biggest club in the world. They're a powerful club. The players are powerful, you know. I probably don't think he was. I don't know. I don't think it was sacked. I think he left on his own accord. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting to see if he gets a package. If he gets a payment package, then he was sacked. If Alonso doesn't get a payment package, then he left of his own accord, and you don't get paid up your contract. So that'd be interesting to find out in the next day or two if Real Madrid pay out the rest of his contract. If they don't, then he obviously just left, because you know you don't get all your money if you leave in contract. Big up, Kane. I hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you being here. I hope your week is going to get better, my friend. Big up to you. I hope we can put a smile on your face today. Might have had someone lined up, that's why I left. I mean, Arbeloa has taken over. That's the thing. At this moment in time, Arbeloa has taken the job. He's taken the job. Bigger AGT on Twitter right now. Everyone knows AGT. He just put, just because Alonso is available, Liverpool fans should automatically assume he's going to manage us. Do you really think he'd do a better job than Slot after being let go by a few months in the Madrid job? This is the thing. Again, this is where a lot of the conversations are going, where a lot of people aren't slotting and want to give him a chance still. No, they're now saying, would Alonso do a better job than Arne Slot? I don't know. No one knows anything till you make the switch and try it. That's the problem. You know, no one knows. No one knows. You know, I guarantee there was a lot of people really pissed off that Arne Slot got the Liverpool job in the first place, because no one knew who he was. And then he went and won the league title. And then, you know, since last January till now, for about 12 months now, Liverpool played like dog shit. You know, we can't always blame it on players and fitness and transfers and stuff like that if we're not being coached very well. So you don't know what someone does as a job till you give them the job. You know, there's top elite level coaches out in the world, yeah? They don't always succeed at the job they're at, yeah? And then for some reason you get a manager in who's not at the same level as the previous manager, but for some reason he does a really good job. It's just football. That's what happens. You don't know till you do it. That's the thing. There's no crystal ball here where you can look into the future and definitely know everything for a fact. You can't put a fact down like it's going to happen. Alonso could come to Liverpool and be worse than Slot. He could come to Liverpool and be better than Slot. No one knows anything until you try. Until you try something, that's the only time you ever go to know. And our Liverpool go try. Our Liverpool go out there. Big Irish weasel. Our Liverpool go out there and try. Do Liverpool feel like Alonso is the guy? Do Liverpool feel like Xabi Alonso is the man, now he's available, that could take the Liverpool job and take Liverpool higher than Slot's going to do for the next 2 years? Because here's the thing I think Liverpool got to work out. For me, this is what Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards have really got to settle down, sit down and work out on. Is Arne Slot for the next year or two go to take Liverpool that way in direction on the field and off the field? And what I mean by that, performances. Is Slot go to take Liverpool to a level that high where performances start getting better, getting to a higher standard that matches what Liverpool are with the players Liverpool have got? Is Slot going to do that for the next year or two? Now, obviously, as I said earlier, we don't know till things happen, and it happens because no one's got a crystal ball, can look into it and gather the future from it. But this is their job. This is what these guys are paid for. They're the best in class. They will look at it and go, right, does Slot get any better than what he is now? Is Arne Slot going to get any better at Liverpool than what he is right now? Is his coaching and management going to get any better than it is right now for the next year or two? Because if the answer is they don't know, they're 50-50 on it, they're not sure, then you're gambling with Liverpool for the next 24 months. Then you're gambling with Liverpool Football Club for the next 24 months that you spent all this outlay. The outlay is massive, yeah? It's a huge outlay. Last summer, it's probably going to be a big, for me, I think there's going to be another big outlay next summer as well. Do the owners, do the people running our football club believe Arne Slot is going to be that guy for the next 24 months? Because he's got less than 18 months left now on his contract, yeah? They've got to either give him a new deal or let him go. Next season will be his last year in his contract. So the owner, they got to sit there now and go, if we're going to give him a new contract, it's going to have to be a 2-year deal because Arne Slot's not going to accept anything less than 2 years. With 1 year left remaining at the end of this season, they got to sit down and go, we're going to give Slot a new deal. He's got 1 year left on his contract. If we give him a new deal, it's got to be a 2-year contract. That means Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are saying for the next 3 years, Arne Slot is the guy to manage and coach Liverpool Football Club. That's what they got to think about. That's what they got to think about right now. If they don't think he is the guy to give a 2-year deal to, with a year left remaining at the end of the season, then they got to sit there and go, do we gamble for this year? Do we gamble for the next 12 months? Because let's face it, Arne Slot's not going to leave Liverpool with a year left in his contract out of it, just for the sake of it. He's got the biggest job he's probably ever going to have, is Arne Slot. I doubt Arne Slot gets a bigger job in Liverpool in his career. Does he look at it and go, right, I've got a year left in my deal, they're probably not going to give me a new contract, I'll leave? No, he will just play out that year. He will stay, which means you're gambling on Liverpool being shit again next year as well. So that means you've got to have another summer outlet because you're going to have to buy players for him. You're going to have to buy more players for him. That's another couple of £100 million spent. And Liverpool got to dominate next year. Liverpool can't be doing this again next year. Liverpool can't have these performances year on year under Arne Slot. The performances have to improve to an elite level like Liverpool are with the money they're spending. It's a massive gamble to keep him at the football club right now if that's what they want to do. This is an interesting thing now with Alonso free. Also, we know for a fact that Michael Edwards loves Xabi Alonso. Michael Edwards loves Xabi Alonso. He was his first choice. He didn't get it because he went to Madrid. The thing is now, Xabi Alonso is available. And the thing with a lot of clubs now looking at Xabi Alonso, including Man United, remember Michael Carrick's going to be the interim manager at Man United. Man United will be very much looking at Xabi Alonso to be their next manager in the summer. Do Liverpool look at it and go, right, we can't afford to lose Xabi Alonso? Also, here's the other thing. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes don't have to worry now about Xabi Alonso leaving Liverpool to go to Real Madrid as a stepping stone to Real Madrid because he's already been there. They haven't got to worry about that Real Madrid factor this time around with Xabi Alonso. So that could be a twist where he goes and gets Xabi Alonso. Chelsea are going to be looking for a new coach, guys, because don't get me wrong, I like Liam Ross Sr. He's a great guy, right? His dad was a good player. He's a good guy, yeah? But does anyone actually see him staying at Chelsea for the next year or two? Does really anyone? So Chelsea might be looking at Alonso now. Man United might be looking at Alonso. Bayern Munich might be looking at Xabi Alonso. You know, Vincent Kompany probably has to win the league this year with Bayern Munich and do very, very well in Europe to keep his job next year. So they're going to be looking at Xabi Alonso. Interesting. Manchester City, that's a big one, NFC monster. You know, we have no idea what's happening with Pep Guardiola. Does Pep stay? Does Pep go? No one knows. No one knows. So should Liverpool go for him? Yeah, like to be fair, Lakers. I don't think Chelsea care if the manager, if Leo Rossi is, if Chelsea are not back in the Champions League at the end of this season, or the end of next season, then he's probably not going to be in a job. He's probably not going to be in a job. Liverpool have to strike while the iron's hot. Big up Sporting Journey in the house. Hope you're doing well, my friend. City more than United. Liverpool should do it now. Big up Craig. City more likely than Chelsea, as Chelsea can't really afford to be sacking and paying out their managers. You'd think, Bizzle. You'd think. I just don't. Thing with Chelsea, would it shock anyone? Like Lakers said, he's got a huge contract, but you know, if he went, you know what I mean? If he went, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, Trudon, man, Liverpool versus Brighton in the next round. Has the cup draw already happened? Does it? Has the cup draw already happened? Is that a home game? Is that a home game? Interesting. Oh my God! Does anyone follow Watch LFC on Twitter? Jesus Christ! Took so much shit. People really do believe that Arne Slot is a better coach than Xabi Alonso. Just, gee, because he beat him twice. It's crazy, man. Perfect scenario, and Gerrard as an assistant. Yeah, there's a decision now made by Hughes. Yeah, look, Hughes and Edwards wanted Alonso. Let's not get this wrong. Don't read into the the PR that Liverpool throw out there with the Liverpool media and, you know, certain channels that are close to Liverpool media and all that. Liverpool wanted Xabi Alonso first before anyone else last season. They wanted him first after Jurgen Klopp. He just chose Real Madrid, right? Can't blame him. It's Real Madrid. Liverpool then went and got Slot. Don't believe all this bullshit of like Slot was the only man in the frame for the job with all these coaches available. Don't believe it. Big up, my man. How you doing? Thank you very much for WhatsApping again. Super chatting again. I don't know why I just said WhatsApp because I'm looking at my WhatsApp. The manager market for this summer is heating up. Lots of big clubs will be on the lookout too. Liverpool should be the pick of the lot of them, provided the structure of LFC are agile and quick. Can't miss the train now. I agree, my friend. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you. Arsenal at home to Wigan. So Arsenal. So you're telling me Arsenal played Portsmouth and then Wigan, yeah? Big up Arsenal. Saying that, we got Barnsley and Brighton, so I can't really be that much of a bitch there. Both home games, yeah. Liverpool getting at Anfield again in the next round. Liverpool got a win today, man. Just waiting for the team news to come out on this as well now. And here's the other thing. Do I rate Xabi Alonso? And this is the thing I need to tell you guys right now. Do I, Jamie Phillips, do I rate Xabi Alonso? I rate what Xabi Alonso did at Bayer Leverkusen massively. I think what he did at Bayer Leverkusen, all jokes aside, in yesterday with Matt and all that on the Big Up channel, I think Xabi Alonso, what he did there was a fantastic job. What he did at Real Madrid was, it's difficult, and I've said this many times. I'm not afraid of saying it. I think that Real Madrid squad at the moment is the weakest Real Madrid squad I've probably seen in a long, long time. I don't think it's a great Real Madrid squad. I don't think they got great players, apart from a couple, obviously. Mbappe is a world-class standout. Valverde is a great player. Apart from that, I don't think they got a lot. You know, Rodrigo, but his form is always in and out. When you watch Rodrigo play, you don't always sit there and go, he's world-class. Vinny Jr. is always in and out. You're not too sure about him. Camavinga is just not that guy that everyone keeps telling me he is. Every time I watch him anyway, I just don't think Camavinga's that great. This is a very weak Real Madrid squad for who Real Madrid are, in my opinion. I don't think it's a great squad. Obviously, there's a lot of egos at Real Madrid, and them egos are infested into the locker room. That's why Alonso's left Real Madrid, according to reports. So, did he do a good job at Real Madrid? I don't think he did. I don't think he was strong enough as a personality and as a person, as a coach. And that's the issue for me right now. You know, as soon as it got a bit difficult, as soon as it got a bit heated and he lost respect of the few players and some of the players weren't listening to him, or when he lost the dressing room or whatever the accusations are going out right now that Real Madrid are putting out there or anyone's putting out there about why Alonso's left, it's not going to look great on him because it's going to look like the fact he couldn't take it. That's what a lot of people go think. He couldn't take it. So do I think he did a good job at Real Madrid? No, I don't. I don't think he's done a good job at all at Real Madrid. But is that all down to him? No, because I just don't think they got a good squad either. Be like what Stephen as assistant to Xabi, get Camels out. There you go. Be out member for 1 month, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, Madrid are only 4 points behind Barcelona, but I believe Madrid were 5 points above Barcelona earlier in the season, James, as well, if I remember rightly. I think they were 5 points above. I think it's been a big swing, you know, in that direction, similar to Slot and Liverpool. You know, Liverpool were 5 points above Arsenal, weren't they? And now we're like quite far behind. So, yeah. I'm not Alonso's biggest fan. I will say that. Alonso's old man won La Liga at Barca that he did. Alas. Alonso's a one-season wonder for me, not convinced. Trudon, I'm not completely convinced either at this moment in time as well. I will agree. I'm not overly convinced. I know this will go against what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people want Alonso. I think we're wanting Alonso because we probably feel like he will be better than Arne Slot and we want to change up. I totally hear that. But do I believe Alonso's the guy for the next few years? I'm not convinced on that either. I'm not convinced on it. This is the Liverpool team, apparently. Mamardashvili in goal. He's got strong. Mamardashvili in goal. Gomez, right back. Van Dijk. Hang on. That makes no sense. Hang on. I'm not saying it's you who wrote it. It made sense. It's just I can't see what defenders are playing. Hang on. Let me have a look. Because kickoff is in an hour's time. So, yeah, Mamardashvili, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo. Is he playing a back three? He better not be playing Sabozma. Oh, he better not be. Hang on. Is he playing Sabozma right back against? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on. So I've got Gomez and Van Dijk as centre backs. I've got Robbo at left back and I've got Sabozma at right back. Then I've got McAllister, Jones. What fucking formation are we playing? No. Gomez and Van Dijk. I didn't see Frimpong there. Gomez and Van Dijk at centre back. Frimpong at right back. Robbo at left back. McAllister, Jones, and Sabozla in midfield. Frimpong at Rio at left wing. No. Cody Gakpo through the middle and Chiesa right wing. Is that what we're saying? Is that how we're saying it? Is that how we're looking at it, guys? Is that how we're saying it? I think Frimpong will play right back. Gomez and Van Dijk centre backs. Robbo left back. Sabozlai, McAllister and Curtis Jones in midfield. Chiesa right wing. Rio left wing. Cody Gakpo up front. I think that is how the 11 is going to be. The bench is strong as well, guys. The bench is Alisson, Endo, Kanate, Kirkes, Wirtz, Ekatike. Ekatike is back on the bench for Liverpool, guys. Gravenberch, Trey Neone and Ramsey. Why is Trey Neone not playing? Why is Trey not playing this game? I'd have Trey in instead of McAllister, you know. I'd have Trey in there instead of McAllister right now. And let Trey sit. Let Trey sit and be the DM. Take McAllister out of the team and play Jones and Sabozla in front of him. That's what I would have done. It's a strong bench. But the big news here is, guys, Ekatike is back on the bench for Liverpool. It's an extremely strong side. It's an extremely strong side. And, you know, I'm happy with it as well. I'm happy he's gone down this route, guys. I'm happy he's gone down this route. I am very happy he's gone strong. I didn't want to see the kids. It's a strong bench. We're probably getting Chiesa off the right, Rio off the left, Cody Gakpo through the middle. That is what it's looking like to me right now, guys. That's what it's looking like to me right now. But Ekatike is back on the bench, guys. So Ekatike is back fit and on the bench for Liverpool today. He's got Wirtz on the bench. He's got Gravenberch on the bench as well. Kanate, Endo. Endo's fit again, so Endo's back on the pitch. So Liverpool getting some players back now. The squad's looking a little bit stronger. The squad's starting to look a little bit stronger. So some exciting news there. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. I ain't gonna lie. Surprise Frimpong is playing given Bradley is out. Yeah, he probably want to give Gomez a little bit of a run out, coming back from injury. I sort of get it, because you got to try. The thing is, because Gomez is probably now going to be the right back with Frimpong for the rest of this season. You've got to give Gomez a little bit of game time after his injury just to get a bit loose, get a bit fitter, get a bit of game time there, get some match fitness. So I sort of do get it. I understand why he's done that. Yeah, no Alistair, Marmon actually in goal. Yeah, Marmon's all right in goal. Marmon's all right. I expect us to beat them quite heavily. I ain't going to lie, man. I expect us to beat them right there. I'm with you on the Ramsey stuff, guys. Look, I'm with you on Ramsey. I just don't think Liverpool. I wouldn't be surprised if Ramsey left Liverpool at the end of January, guys. I'm with you on the Ramsey stuff. Don't shoot the messenger here, guys. Ramsey would play right back for me today because I don't see why not. But does anyone expect Ramsey to be here by the end of January? That's the thing. Does anyone expect it? It's interesting. It's a good lineup though. Yeah. I'm good. The game is on. The kickoff is at 7:45. Kickoff is at 7:45. Yeah, I like Ramsey, Craig. I'm quite an advocate for Ramsey. I think he could do a job, but I don't think the club or the manager wants him. So I'd be surprised if Ramsey's still here at the end of the month. But because of the Conor Bradley situation, they might keep Ramsey now. This is a good talk chat as well. We should talk about this actually. With Conor Bradley out now, with Conor Bradley's fitness, and by the sound of it, he's really fucked his knee up. He's probably not even going to be about at the start of next season. They're talking about a really bad injury here. Ramsey might have to stay, for this season and be the backup to Frimpong and Gomez. So we've got at least another backup there. To be fair, yeah, I wouldn't be getting rid of Ramsey. Thinking about it right now, if I'm Liverpool manager, if I'm part of that Liverpool board right now, I'm looking at Ramsey and going, right, you could be an asset to us right now. We'll keep you at the club. We've just lost Conor Bradley, till next season. Frimpong's going to be our number one right back. Gomez has injury concerns, so we've got to be careful there. So, yeah, keep him, man. I don't think he's playing right back, Prodigy. I think Frimpong will be playing right back because Chiesa, Rio, and Cody Gakpo are going to be the front three. Why the look of it, it's going to be Frimpong at right back, Robbo at left back, Gomez and Van Dijk at centre back, Marmon in goal, then Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Curtis Jones in midfield. Chiesa off the right, Rio off the left, and Cody through the middle. I think that's how we're going to set up. Be out, Rasta, in the chat. How you doing, man? Much love, man. Much love. Big up, C. Big up, C in the chat. Yeah, Frimpong, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo, Curtis Jones, McAllister, Rio. Oh, a lot of people saying it's going to be Rio off the right. Be up, K-Mac, he just sent me a picture saying Rio could be off the right, Gakpo off the left, and Chiesa up front. Interesting. Rio off the right, it'll be a very interesting one. If Slot loses tonight, then yeah, he'd be sacked. I'm telling you right now, if Slot loses tonight with Xabi Alonso available, then he'd be sacked. Yeah. Can't lose at home to Barnsley with that team. If he loses tonight against Barnsley, he will be sacked with Alonso available. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to say it right now, guys. Yeah, Russ, I had a name change a while ago now, my friend. Yeah. A little bit of a rebranding. I just don't look, guys. I just don't see Alonso taking the job. I'll be surprised if Alonso takes a job this season. I think Alonso takes the rest of the season out now. and he gets a job in the summer. Now, is there a chance that Liverpool let Slot go in the summer and take Alonso? That could be a massive possibility right now. I just don't think my club's going to do it. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, guys. I just don't see my club, our club, getting rid of Slot and bringing Alonso in mid-season. I just don't see it. I wish I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. Right, guys, let me just share the screen. Because remember, we are live on my Big Up channel in a little bit for the watch along. So there's my Big Up channel, guys. We are live on the watch along on my Big Up channel in not too long now. For the Liverpool Barnsley live watch along, starting at 7:30, kick off at 1:45. Big up Josh in the chat, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Here's my Big Up channel, guys. If you've not gone to my Big Up channel, yes, sorry, Colin, for the bad news, man. I know. Jamie, listen to this logic. 2 years, we'll probably lose a lot of players, Virg, Gomez and Ibu, so we need Guay, Ordonez, plus Kwanzaa to replace them. Then Elise, and I think Yildiz and Mane. Yeah, Liverpool Liverpool really like that Mane from Wolves at the moment. A lot of people looking at him, apparently. Be out Rasta in the chat as well. Yeah, all good, mate. Big up, Josh. Thank you very much. Everyone's doing well now. Everyone's doing well. So, yeah, it's the Liverpool Barnsley live watch along on Big Up. If you've not been on my Big Up channel before, the link is pinned in the live chat right now. Go to the top of the live chat. You'll see it pinned up there. There's a link up there. Hit that link. It'll send you over to my Big Up channel. You don't have to do anything. It's very easy to do. You go over there and we do the watch alongs over there. It's just like similar to a YouTube. It's nothing hard about it, nothing difficult about it. And yeah, go over there, guys. When you do go over there, let me just show you something right now. So this is the home screen you'll be faced with, right? Say you go on the Coppish live stream as well, right? You got to press that attend button. Make sure when you go on to the Big Up, you press the attend button, yeah? And that means you've joined the show. So you must press that attend button when you come on, guys. Make sure you press that attend button when you come on. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. As you can see, guys, we're on 776 members over there right now. We want to get this to 800. So if you have not subscribed to my Big Up channel right now, subscribe to it this second if you can. Hit the link at the top of the live chat. It's pinned at the top of the live chat. Hit that link and go and subscribe to my channel, guys. Go and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Let's try and get that to 800 if we can by the end of tonight. Also, once you go on there, make sure you press attend, right? And now over here, you'll see the predictions game as well. Here is the predictions game right here. I'm going to play the predictions game myself. If we come out of it like this, actually, and I'll do it this way because it's a bigger screen. So here's the predictions game. You'll see this on mine and Coppish's and a lot of other people's channels at this moment in time. If you want to play predictions and if it's something you like doing, go and do it. If it's something you don't like doing, just ignore it, guys. It's all cool. You don't have to do it to be over a Big Up. It's just a bit of fun if you want to do it. So I'm going Cody Gakpo to score a goal today. I'm going for there will be under 2 goals in the first half. Nah. I'll go. There'll be over 10 corners in the game. Liverpool should be getting shitloads of corners. There'll be over 5 corners in the first half, easily, I would say. There'll be under 4 goals in the whole match. I'm going to say yes. I think Liverpool win 3-0. I think Liverpool win 3-0. And I'm going to say Chiesa scores today. So go to submit entry, and then you submit your entry right there, guys. So if I put $5 on that, that will make me win me $87. So, guys, you know what to do. If you fancy this, you want to do it, give it a go, guys. You know, you don't have to watch my big up and do this. You can watch my big up and not do this at all as well. So it's up to you. But yeah, go and check it out if you've not done so already. We're going to be live over there quite soon. We have got, how many people we got playing this right now? Let me have a look. There you go, 777 members. Go and subscribe, guys, if you've not done so already. Let's get that to 800. So we have got at the moment 17 people playing. If we can get that to 20, that would be excellent, guys. I'd appreciate it. So we've got 17 people playing right now. Big up to everyone. C's already over there. As you can see, she's already in the chat. So make sure you get yourselves over there, guys. I'm going to be live there in about half an hour's time. It should be a fun one. Make sure you're over on my big up channel for the watch along in Liverpool versus Barnsley. That'll be happening in about 30 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen, in about 30 minutes time. So yeah, get yourselves over there. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So make sure you get over there. On the Alonso stuff, I've said what I've said on this so far tonight. I made my feelings clear. You know, Alonso is available. Slot's job is at more risk than it's ever been since he's been Liverpool manager now. Obviously, Alonso wasn't available when Liverpool going through their losing run. If he was available, he might have got the sack for Alonso then. You know, right now for me, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes really like Xabi Alonso. It's one to keep our eyes on. I don't think anything's going to happen this season. I think it all happens in the summer if there is anything to happen. Two things are going to happen, guys. Liverpool either sack Slot for Alonso or Slot gets a new contract. They're your two options, in my opinion. So, big up everyone in chat. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go now. I've got to go and make a drink and have something quick to eat. And then we're going to be live on the watch along at 7:30 on my big up channel. Link is at the top of the live chat. Go and hit that link at the top of the live chat. Come over to my big up channel. Let's have some fun with the watch along. Hopefully we have a good game today. We get to see Chiesa and Rio play football. Make sure you join me in about 30 minutes time on my big up channel. You guys have been fantastic. You guys have been great. I'll see you in about half an hour on my big up. Link at the top of the live chat. Make sure you hit it. Let's go.